Hello. Welcome to season 2. In fact, it's the first episode of season 2 where we do a lot of interactives with our viewers, our listeners, and indeed those who inbox us. Money moves, Uncle Charlie here. And when Uncle Charlie is here, knowledge sharing is near. So if it is, and you want me to continue these things like we always say, please like it, share it, and you can equally comment. This new episode is pure interactive. We had few people much earlier sending us some audio voice note that I'll be playing shortly, and I'll answer them as stays. So stick and stay, and let's get it rolling. Where's my first caller?
Good afternoon, Uncle Charlie. Please, can you answer me straight? When I retire, can I live on SNIT? Thank you.
Very interesting point there. She was asking whether when she goes on retirement, whether she can depend on SNIT. SNIT basically is just a foundation. So you would only get a certain portion of your current salary. You know, the current salary that you have, the composure, is made up of the basic salary plus some allowances. So when you are going home every month, you go with your take home, which would include, your take home includes one, your base salary, of course, after they've deducted SNIT and your taxes. And then they'll add some allowances. But when you go on pension, your pension computation will be based on your base salary. So you can really retire on your base salary, but it won't be as before, because as you are going home, you are going to lose a certain percentage. If you calculate it properly, no more transport allowance that you used to get, no more clothing allowance that you used to get. So all these are going to be yanked off. When it's yanked off, your bare figure is what you will get, which is the average figure that you will get. Now, the question is, can you really rely on that? I'm not sure, unless you are earning such a sizable amount. But if not, that's why we have the second tier. The second tier is a mandatory system where they will pay you a lump sum. So the combination of your SNIT monthly payment plus your lump sum that you will get would give you your restful pension monies. But my advice is always use that lump sum money to invest in an asset earning income. Asset earning income. So you can put that lump sum into something that you earn monies monthly or quarterly. And a combination of that, you are good to go. Thank you.
Hello,
Thank you
Uncle
for
Charlie.
the message, the call. Let me try and
Hello.
play the second one.
Uncle Charlie.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Uncle Charlie, this is my issue. By the grace of God, I've been able to get a company that want to give me a large supply award contract. And it's a big contract, but the only problem I have is it's a 60 days payment term. And the ones I do, the small ones, they give it to me in 30 days. And this one is a 60 days payment term, which will affect the interest I'll take from the bank when I apply for a loan, the facility. When I take a facility, it will affect it. So what do you advise I do? Should I still go for the 60 days term, or I should negotiate for a reduction in terms of payment?
Thank you, caller. Listen though, 60 days sounds good. But if you're going to deal with the 60-day credit, make sure that you have a signed LPO. Signed LPO, a commitment that they'll pay you on time according to the terms of the LPO. And if it's a large company, they will subject you to rigidity. You can't go and beg them that, oh, can I get it much earlier? Or can I get it, half now and half later? It's much easier with your small company where you are working gradually. But the big ones, they can squeeze you on few things and they can determine terms. It is just ticking the box that you would also be known as supplier to these big companies. But don't all of a sudden shut the small business that you are doing with. Don't shut it down. Please work with them slowly. Renegotiate with them. Because the large companies, unless you have control, if you don't have control, and people will tell you, I mean, my friends who are in this business, sometimes they have the large business not for the profitability, but for opening other doors. So that should be more of your reason for signing on than profitability. Because if you're a small business, you are dealing with large businesses, they can do it best than you. But they will squeeze you. Trust me, they will squeeze. All the big boys squeezes the small business. They will squeeze you. But you need them for credibility purpose. Thank you very much. And let me go for my next question. My next question. Okay.
Hello. Good afternoon, Uncle Ali. My name is Jennifer and I'm calling from Bubuashi. So this question is it's very heavy on my heart, and then I want to ask you. My husband says that when we have a baby, I should stop working. He will take care of everything. Uncle Charlie, is this safe? Is it right? I don't think it's right. So I need your advice on it. Please advise on what to do. Thank you.
You are lucky to have your husband saying that stay at home and don't work. Listen, this is my advice. I don't think I will encourage anyone, no matter how much your husband gives you every month or your spouse gives you every month. I don't think I will encourage anyone to stay at home, be a housewife. It's a thing of the past. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this because just in case, it is called just in case. Just what if your husband goes to work and doesn't come back, or the company gets banned, or some serious thing happened? I think by and large, you as a caller, you must look for some part-time thing. These days, with the available technology, you can even work from home. So you can plug into some 3 hours or 4 hour job. So it keeps your head into the system. That little money that comes in, you won't get anywhere, but it gives you your foot in the system, in the workspace. So if it means that you will be a person who is interested in gardening, or the person who is interested in designing, or the person who is interested in art, all the things that you can do at home, please encourage yourself. If the skill is not there, apply yourself, because just in case it's a serious concept that you must apply it. Just in case. Because I've seen people who've had their dreams shattered because they lost the marriage, or because the breadwinner lost his or her life, and that affected all the dreams and plans. And for 4 years, 5 years, no skill was learned. And after the demise of the spouse, being difficult to readjust. Very difficult. Very difficult. Some bad examples, I won't say good examples, some bad examples, they end up selling the house and the properties that was left bequeathed to them, and it became murky. So please, no, don't stay at home. Do something. Thank you very much. And then I'll play my next one, which is...
Hello, Uncle Charlie. Good afternoon. I am Jennifer calling from Accra. I wanted to ask a question. I earn decent money, but by the third week, I'm broke and borrowing. Where is the money going? Because me, I don't even enjoy. Thank you. I'll be expecting your response.
What a shame. What a shame. The last bit that you said, that's really worried me a bit. Me, I don't really enjoy. Oh, you have to enjoy small. I'll walk you through it slightly. I think you should get some envelopes, empty envelopes at home. Once they pay you, arrange the money according to activity in those envelopes. So those envelopes could be one, your housekeeping expenses, your transport expenses to work, whichever way you name it. You just name it and have an envelope. So you put your monies in those envelopes and pick them according to the uses. Now, in starting off, please put only 80% of that money, spread it in the envelopes. That's what there is. There's no magic. The 20% one or the 10% if you can, it is that kind of money for savings. Savings. Savings is a habit. It's something that you must have it automatically. And if you want to know how even your siblings or your nibblings or any other one the kids are coming up will do, you watch when you give them upkeep money to go to school. You notice that when they come back from school, there are some that will be having some coins there. That means that he's acquired the savings habit at that young age. But there are some that they will come and they would have borrowed from their friends and it will tend to wahala. So yours is to arrange the envelopes and put the monies in there, including the envelope for savings. Just that the envelope for savings shouldn't be kept home. See if you can leave it at the bank or a specialized Momo account where you have an Android phone, you put a Momo thing there and the phone is not with you so that the money is being kept there. Try it for 6 months and trust me, it will work. It will work. When you're trying it, just leave the savings alone. Operate as if this is how much they paid you. I've been preaching this for a long time. And those who listened and implemented it are now enjoying. So I wish you all the best, but let's apply the envelopes. I'll take my last caller and then I'll be done with today's episode. It's not easy when you are growing and like me, an old man, you see my pipe. I'm not saying you should do it though. Yeah, it's quite expensive lifestyle, but I prepared for it.
Hello, Uncle Charlie. I'm MFR calling from home. Uncle Charlie, I'm 42. I feel like I have wasted time. I don't have a property, neither do I even have savings. Am I finished?
Oh dear. Am I finished? Of course, my dear, you are not finished. You are not finished. You are not finished. I tell you what. Yes, there are some persons that things come to them late. There are some that things come to them early. The average mortgage system that we have in this country of ours hovers between 15, 20 years. As long as you have done some savings around that time, I will recommend that if you currently have a place of abode, but you don't own it, but you have enough savings, you can put yourself into something I called rent and mortgage, where the mortgage replaces the rent that you'll be paying. So ideally, you are contributing to the building. Just in case you're unable after some time to complete your mortgage, guess what? They will sell the property, deduct the difference, and the rest will be yours. They will give it to you. If it's too much, these days they have companies doing service plots where there are no legal tussles. every month, some deductions will be made and then you pay towards it. When you are doing this service plot, don't have in mind that you are going to build on it. Have in mind that the area is underdeveloped. And as soon as the area is developed, the price at which you paid your property would have gone up. And then you can sell it. So my advice is that investment in the land, in a service plot, don't do it as if I'm doing it, so I'm going to build. When am I going to get blocks? When am I going to get cement and get to roofing level or lintel level of foundation? No. Once a service plot, the area is currently underdeveloped, price is quite reasonable. As the area develops, price will shoot up and you can sell it and pull some cash out of it. Thank you very much for sending me questions. And if you watch this program, you notice that there's a telephone number there that you can also send a voice note of yours. Send it there, record it slowly and send it there, and I will listen to it, play it. You don't have to even mention your full name. You can mention your nickname. Uncle Charlie is mine, isn't it? Correct. So you can do a Nicky, and then you drop the voice note and I will play it and use it also and answer you correctly. Until we meet again for the interactive season, take care of yourself and stay out of debt. Thank you.